Hi, my name is Shira Rubinoff. Today we'll be discussing how to protect yourself from being phished, and I'll give you 6 tips on how to do that. Obviously, organizations need to follow much deeper protocol, but this is what you and I can do every day. Number 1, think before you click. Be careful when you receive an email containing a link to take you somewhere and enter information. For example, if you get an email from your bank with a link saying that you need to update your information for the organization because they're updating their database, do not click that link. That is most likely a phishing attempt to steal your information. What you should do is go to a browser yourself and type in the URL to the bank by yourself instead of copying a link anywhere. That will ensure you that you're on the right platform and the right bank and the right place where you would be entering information if that is much needed. Or what you can also do is call the bank yourself and ask if this information is needed and give it to them in the proper way that is secure. Number 2, be aware of pop-ups. Pop-up windows often masquerade as legitimate components of a website. All too often, though, they are phishing attempts to steal information from you. Never enter personal information into these windows. Also, do not click cancel to get rid of the window. Such buttons often lead to phishing sites. Instead, go up to the right corner and click the little X to make the pop-up disappear. Number 3, another type of phishing attempt is a phone call or an emergency such call, playing on the human emotion, trying to trick you, a feeling of urgency that you need to give them information right away or something bad could happen. For example, your bank calling and saying, "This is so-and-so bank. We need you to identify yourself to us because someone is trying to steal money from your accounts, and we need to lock down all your accounts and not make them accessible for a certain amount of time. If you don't give us this information, they will be locked down for XYZ time." Never, ever, ever give information over the phone to an inbound call. Instead, what you should do is, number 1, ask them for a number to call them back, and more importantly, hang up the phone and call that source yourself, whether it's a bank, a lawyer, a hospital, whatever it may be that's playing on your human emotions to gain information. This is almost certainly a phishing attempt to exploit you. Number 4, here's a biggie. Never share personal information across social media. For example, discussing important information that may be going on in your family, or detailed information about yourselves, family members, people you work with, or trips you're taking and projects you're involved in a very detailed way. Again, you're giving over information identifying yourself for somebody who's attempting to maybe steal your identity or gain access into your friendly circle and will become a trusted source. This also can be used across LinkedIn. A lot of people on LinkedIn, certainly in some entry-level jobs, always want to put as much information on their LinkedIn profile so that they will be found by other organizations or headhunters looking for the next position. They may put the jobs they're working on, they may put the specific projects in detail. What could happen there? Somebody who's looking to phish an organization will look for the weakest link in the chain. Again, playing on those human factors. They will look for those people who maybe just came into the organization and will try to become their friend or a trusted source. For example, there could be a high-level ranking person from an organization that is a similar type, reaching out to this individual, saying they're impressed with the hard work they're doing and the project they're working on, and slowly gain trust into them and become a connection. From there, they could work their way up and spearfish or whale fish or target fish the right person in the organization to gain access to where they're actually trying to be. Number 5, keep your browser up to date so you'll be notified of regular security patches. If you do not have an up-to-date browser, you will not be able to have updated patching because they will not be exist for your browser. So again, stay updated, keep your security updated, and make sure to download the right type of patching when necessary and needed. Number 6, avoid using public Wi-Fi in airports, in coffee shops, in places where you can be phished and people can see your information, grab your information. please make sure to either VPN in or use whatever protocols your organization has for you to be safe online and not just use anything public that can open you up for such phishing attempts or other types of problems that it can cause you. I want to add, this is not a full list on how to stay safe from phishing because organizations need to practice much stronger security. You must stay up to date on your cyber hygiene within your organization, updated training, global awareness, zero trust, updated security and patching, as we mentioned, and you need to have proper cyber protocol within your organization and training all the time. Thank you so much. I look forward to talking to you again soon.